which services that you should recommend? Storage gate. Getting it, guys? Everyone? Yes? Yes. So here, guys, the concept of the storage gateway here is, in your on-premises, the straightforward thing is, guys, you are lacking on the storage on your on-premises. You are lacking on the storage, or you want to move the data from your on-premises to AWS. You want to move it to S3, or you want to move it to EBS, or you want to move to the Glacier. It's up to your requirement. Let's say, for example, if you want to move to the S3, let's say you are here in your database. You have so many flat files. You have so many backup files. You have so many files that you want to move it from your database. Instead of moving to the storage, you want to move it to S3. Guys, one question here. Is it possible to attach this S3 as a mount point to DB, to this on-premises? Definitely no. But using the storage gateway, how would it be if you mount this unlimited S3 storage as a D drive, as a mount point, as in this database, in this server? How that would be? It would be super good, right? It would be super good. So you don't need to worry about your on-premises storage. So you mount this S3 to your server here, and then start putting everything data over there on your mount point. And this storage gateway, what it does, it will push all the data to S3. That is storage gateway. For example, here, let's say this web server wants to push the data to S3. Yes, that web server, this guy should contact this storage gateway, and this storage gateway will push all the data to S3. Storage gateway is a gateway, it's a medium, right? And if you want to push the data to EBS, yes, push the data here, and this storage gateway will push the data to EBS. You can mount it on your on-premises. And also, from here, if you want to push the data to Glacier, yes, that also you can push it. So first, it has to, so all your on-premises will be talking to the storage gateway, and the storage gateway will talk to your AWS. This is the concept. Does you understand this? We will configure storage gateway, company provided this number. We will be configuring, but the question here is, guys, I haven't worked on mainframe, but I don't know. But yeah, this is the concept here. See, there are, if you want, see guys, here, concentrate. If you want to move the data to S3, there are 3 different types of gateways. We are talking about the gateway, storage gateway, right? There are 3 different types of gateways. Number 1, we call it as file gateway. File gateway. Number 2, we call it as volume gateway. Okay. We call it as volume gateway. And number 3, we call it as tape gateway. How many gateways are there, guys? How many gateways are there? 3. File gateway, volume gateway, tape gateway. Based on your requirement, you need to choose which gateway that you want to use it. Let's say, for example, you want to choose file gateway. Okay, you have a requirement to move your data. What type of data? Object-based data, right? Basically, all kind of flat files or backup files, whatnot. Anything, you know what are the things that you can put it on S3. So you have a requirement to put it on the S3, then go for file gateway. And if you want to use volumes as a mount point, go for volume gateway. And if you want to archive it, everything, go for Glacier. Let me talk about this here, guys. File gateway. So if you want to use S3, what gateway that you should choose it? If you want to use S3, what gateway you should use it? You should use file gateway, and this file gateway will work on this protocol called NFS protocol, NSMB protocol. So NFS, did we discuss about NFS yesterday? Right? Right? Yes. NFS is for Linux and SMB is for Windows, server message block. SMB meaning server message block. So this file gateway works on these two protocols, NFS and SMB. Yeah. Volume gateway, guys, in volume gateway, we have two types of volume gateways here. Two types. One is cached volume and another one is stored volume. Cached volume and stored volume. Yes. If you want to, let's say for example, for application data, you are using some data which is stored in the volumes here. And all the time, if you want to get the data from volumes, go for the store. But if you want to cache all the data on the storage gateway, not to go to the main volumes all the time, go for cached. Guys, if you need to have a low latency, which one do you choose, cached or stored? That's the certification question. So if you want to have a low latency on your volume gateway, then go for cached volume. So if you want to put the backups, you have a database and you want to put the backups to the volumes, or go for stored one. Put it, and then storage gateway will take it and it just push it to the volume. That's all. If you want to go for the low latency, then go for the cached one. Otherwise, if you want to write directly on the volumes, go for stored. If you want to write it here locally here, then go for cached. And this works on a protocol called iSCSI. Don't worry on this, it's just a protocol, you know to go deep on this. It's just one of the protocol. It uses iSCSI. iSCSI, and not ice cream, right? iSCSI. Gateway. Here we are talking about the gateway, guys. Big gateway meaning. Does anyone worked on tape libraries, tapes in data center? Or heard about it? Or seen it? No. What I used to do is, I did. I'm on many things. So here, in my data center, guys, everyone, they'll put the data in the storage, right? Everyone put the data on the storage. But as an admin, I need to take the backup of the storage also, right? What happened if that storage goes down? If that storage goes down, all the employees' data will be gone. So as an admin, I need to take care of the backup of the storage also. So where do I put the storage, backup of the storage? And another storage? And should I take the backup of that storage again? Right? Right? So if I want to take the backup of that storage, that means I need to have a third storage? No. Right? So, so what I need to do is here, guys, what we'll be doing is here, so to take the backup of my storage, I will be taking physically on the tapes. Tapes meaning, have you seen on olden days VCR, VCD days? There will be a tape, right? And you have a VCR, like a tape. So VCR, you have a VCR, and then we'll put the VCD inside it. The same way, player, cassette, So the same way, in our data center, we have a tape library. Tape library is like VCR, and we'll put a cassette. Cassette is like a tape. We'll put a cassette, and then we'll run the backup. All the backup will be stored inside the tapes. And every day I used to put the tapes. For Monday one tape, Tuesday one tape, Wednesday one tape, Thursday, Friday, like this. And then on Saturday and Sunday we'll build the full backup. So we'll take all the backup in the tapes and we'll put the tapes in a physical, we'll store that securely in one physical location. So just in case if something storage goes down, we have a physically available backup in the tapes. So now that is very cumbersome to handle it. I used to carry so many tapes in my data center, right? Maintaining also very important, very difficult. So here, instead of handling that physically, now you can keep all your backup using this tape gateway. So now you don't need to have a physical tape library. So use this tape gateway concept, and whatever the data that you don't want, you want to archive it, use this tape gateway, and all the data will be archived directly to the Glacier. So there is no physical concept, there is no physical tapes, there is no physical library. Everything is virtual. That is why it is called VTL. VTL. VTL meaning virtual tape library. Virtual tape virtual tape library. This is important, guys. Virtual tape library is just a storage gateway type, right? It's a virtual. So it's a storage. You cannot say it is a storage. It's a tape library. That's only just a tape library. Is it a storage? No, guys. It is not a storage. Storage meaning S3, EBS, all these are storage. This is just a tape library. Just a tape library. And this also uses this ISIS. You understood here? Here everyone? 3 different types of gateways and when to use when or all. Okay, there is a question went on top. When all 3 are for same purpose, then why are these 3? Who said this is in 3 same purpose? No. Can you see 5? If you have, you no need to go with all 3. It's up to you whether you want to go for 1 or 2 or your wish. Right? So tape gateway is completely different than others. Tape gateway is for archiving, Ashish. Tape gateway is for archiving purpose. Will you use file gateway for archiving purpose? It will go and sit in S3. If you want to go for archiving, go for Glacier. If you want to use volume based things, and you know very well what can be done on S3, what cannot be done on volume. Guys, do you see 3 are same or 3 are different? If it is same, they could have only put one gateway. So definitely these 3 are completely different things, and it is used for the different requirement purpose. Okay? Yeah. Yes. How can we differentiate when we should use? Again, same question. How can we differentiate? Oh God. See guys, file gateway, if you want to put Ramakrishna, do you know first of all what you can put it on the S3 and what you put it on the volumes? Do you know the difference between S3 and volumes? If yes, then that would be the answer. So if you want to put the flat files data, go for S3. If you want to put all the data on volumes like backups, like not backups, so any kind of data guys, so you can put it on volumes, right? And then for Glacier, it is archiving purpose. SMB, server message block. NFS, you should not ask that question. What is the full form of NFS, guys? Yes. Yeah. Network file system. We have discussed in EFS concept, NFS. Guys, so is this clear till here, everyone? Manijit, that's right. So now you tell me, is it possible? So we need to have on-premises this requirement, and then we need to have AWS obviously. So is it possible to do the practical on this? Yeah, definitely we cannot do it because this is on premises, but right? So okay, so guys, here what I can do for you is instead of this, I want to show you how this works. But instead of having this virtual machine on premises, can I have it software installed on EC2? Yeah. So we can have this in EC2, and from EC2 we can push it to S3. What do you say? It is same as on the on premises. So here we are doing in EC2, but if you have on-premises, you will be doing on virtual machine. It is the same concept, right? So if you want to do it from your local machine, Amir, you need to have VMs installed on your local machine. You can have your Oracle VirtualBox or VMware Workstation, etc. You can install it and you can have virtual machine from your local laptop to S3 can be done. But this time what I can do is, can we do these practicals from EC2 to, and let's take file gateway and EC2 to S3? Should we do this now? Yeah, interesting. So what I'll be doing is here, guys. So see here, the task what I'll be doing is, this is the file gateway. I'll set it up on EC2. Okay, guys. This is a file gateway which I'll put it on EC2. Okay, and I have AWS already here. In AWS, which gateway? Let's go with S3. Okay, and I launch another EC2 instance here, which is EC2. Okay, now my goal here is for us, guys, the goal is, I need to mount this. Okay, in S3 we'll create a bucket called some 9 a.m. Big City something. Guys, my goal is here, our goal is to mount this 9 a.m. bucket using file gateway in this EC2 instance. I'll mount it like a volume. How did we mount NFS yesterday? EFS. Guys, the same way I will mount this S3 9 a.m. bucket to the EC2 instance. Whenever I put any data inside this mount, all the data through this file gateway will be synchronized to this bucket. So this is, I will be doing on EC2, but this can be done on your virtual machine also. Same. You understood the task, guys? Everyone? Should we do this? Let's do that. But no. Okay, but guys, this task. Wow, what is bucket? ఈ ఒక్క మాటతో 2 చేతులు జేబులో పెట్టుకొని ఎటు వెళ్ళిపోతున్నాను నాకు. मज़ार भाई क्या हो गया भाई? S3 bucket, yeah? Did you forget S3 bucket? You made my day, man. Okay. So guys, so you are too much concentrating maybe, Mazhar bhai. If you are too much interested also, we will, yeah. Right, Yashish, that's right. Okay, so guys, but definitely this practical what I'm gonna do is out of our free time. So that meaning for doing this file gateway need a big machine like M4X large, and needed an additional volume also for caching purpose, at least 100 GB additional volume. Okay, so if you are using this M4X large, will you be in free time? Definitely no. So definitely no. So it is up to you whether you want to do this practicals or not, but doesn't matter, it will take only few rupees, that's all, right? So but let's go and do this, guys. Okay, I'm also interested. So what is the first step to set it up, guys? The first step is to set it up this storage gateway. Yeah, the first step is to set up this storage gateway, and then we'll go and create one bucket, and then we'll launch one EC2 instance, and then we'll connect this EC2 instance to this using this. Okay, let's do that. Storage gateway. So click on create gateway. Everything got changed. This AWS is changing a lot. Okay, I love my old version all the time because I've been get started. Okay. Wow, they have added something else also. Guys, so here, see, we have select. That's true. I like this old. I don't know why. Yeah. Most of the people, those who are working on AWS, they prefer to work on my old one only, because new ones is very nasty and okay. Anyways, so but it is similar. Yeah. Yeah. Ask if this is take subscription. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Because we get used to old. Okay. Do you think I'm old? Huh? Okay. Who cares, huh? Ah. Mazhar bhai, that's very good. You made my day again. Okay, so I'm not old. Okay, anyways, so let's go. Meet me Arun later. I'll give you chocolate. Anyways, so guys, here select gateway type. So let's go for a sample thing here, file gateway. But have you heard about this FSX? Right? So if you want to set up this Windows file server using using storage gateway, you can get it. So this one I didn't know because this might have latestly launched. So, and we have discussed about volume gateway and then tape gateway, right? So S3 file gateway stores file as objects in S3, and then volume gateway is a block storage in where you can take a snapshots, and tape gateway, you know very well, it is for the erasure purpose, right? So here Amazon S3 file gateway. Let's go with the first one, file gateway. Guys, I told you that it will allow you to download one image, where you can download the image and you can install it as a virtual machine. I told you this is a virtual machine, right? So virtual machine, you can download the image, which is here, download image, and you can launch a virtual machine from that particular image. If you are using VMware, download this. If you are using Hyper-V, download this. If you are using something else. But here, let's go with the EC2. Let's go with the EC2. So guys, what are the things that we can do it here? See, we need to go and launch an EC2 instance, and that required M4 X large, and we need to auto assign one public IP, and we need to add an additional new volume for the caching purpose, right? And then security group, we need to allow some ports, and then launch. Should we do this? Yes. So here, if you click on next, don't click on next, because we need to go and launch the instance first. So here, launch instance. Yes, it will be charged. It will be charged. So guys, here it is launching because AMI is already chosen. See, AMI is already chosen because that has the storage gateway software already installed inside it. So let's go and select our M4 X large. M4 X large. How many? 16 GB. Okay. So select this M4 X large. I don't mind, so I can do it for you. So here, click on next. So put it in 1A or 1B, wherever it is. So enable it, public IP. Next. See here, the root volume is 80 GB. Again, it is out of your free tier. And here I'm adding a new volume, which is 100 GB. It needs 100 GB additional volume. Okay. And click on next. Name, I call it as, this is storage gateway. Next. existing security group, next, review, and then launch. It is launching. So guys, in security groups, I'm going and allowing NFS protocol, but it needs little bit more also protocol. But for now, I'm allowing all traffic for now. But in your actual environment, you should not do it. You should enable some TCP rules and some, we need to find out the exact port numbers here. Yeah, you need to have TCP 2049 and some NFS. Yeah. And also this required little bit another few custom protocols only. For now, just enable anywhere. Yeah. Guys, it is now launching the EC2 instance. Let's wait. Meanwhile, I'll give you the steps also one by one. What is the first step that we did, guys? Create a storage gateway on EC2. What is the gateway that we have choose? Choose file gateway. Second step. What we did? Launch EC2 instance with M4 X large having root volume as 80 GB, right? And additional volume with 100 GB. Okay. And what I did, enable all traffic for now, guys, for default AC. Default AC. I'm clearly telling that this is temporary. Do it for temporary. Okay. Fourth step, let's do. Let's wait. Our EC2 instance is getting ready. Guys, so here now we need to use the public IP. For this network servers like this, big standard servers like this, is it better to give public IP or elastic IP? It is better to give elastic IP because let's see here. See here, guys. So here we have launched the EC2 instance. I am clicking on next and let it be public for now. But in your actual environment, it should be VPC. Keep that in mind. No? So next, see, it is asking for the IP address. Which IP address, guys? Our store EC2 instance IP address. So it is better to give public IP or elastic IP because this is one-time doing configuration. So it is always to give elastic IP, but in your actual environment. But here I'm just giving public IP. You know how to set up elastic IP also. Okay. Let's wait. Okay, 2/2 checks are passed. Should we connect to our gateway, which is in EC2 now? Connect to the gateway. Let's do that. Connect to the gateway. It is connecting. Yeah, it is connected. Guys, it is connected. So here, asking for time zone. So Bombay, and I call it as file gateway 9 AM something. Okay, activate gateway. See, gateway is now active and it is preparing for local disk. Remember how much size we have given for the caching purpose? 100 GB. That will get fine. That will get it here. So here what? Okay, let's wait for the. Choose your local disk on your gateway VM to use for upload cache storage. So it is coming up. Let's wait. Okay, what? Recommended minimum disk, recommended 150. Gore till given 100 GB itself. That's fine, but in our actual environment, go with 150 GB. Have given 100 here, right? Okay, guys. So here it is for caching. Click on configure logging. No need to configure any log groups, so let it be exit it. Right, exit it. So here, what we did, guys, in fourth step, connect to the gateway. We have connected to the gateway. What we need to do? Provide EC2 instance public IP. But in real time, guys, use here. Number 5, what we did? Wait until to get the gateway active and allocate additional 100 GB volume as cache. Number 6, guys, gateway is ready there. See, so gateway is running. What is the next step here? We have set up the gateway on EC2. This is done. What is the next step? Should we go and create a bucket on S3? Let's do that. So let's go to S3. So let's create a bucket, and I call it as 9 AM BKT SC storage gateway demo something. I gave this. I created in storage gateway in Mumbai only. No, okay. The bucket is in Mumbai. Let it be public or private, doesn't matter. Just go and create a bucket. Okay. So as a part of this, what is the next step that I have given? So create a bucket. Create a bucket. Guys, is this clear till here how we are going it? Creating a bucket, right? Yeah. Now right. So now we have created, see now, the file gateway is running here. The file gateway 9M is my file gateway here. And this is gateway ID is running. If you want any alarms, you can do it. Guys, now, what do we do? Should we create a gateway or create a file share or what? Or create a volume or create tapes? Which one do we need to create now? Yes, create a file share. Right? We need to, because create gateway meaning again first, we have already created a file gateway, right? We are not here to set up FSX, or we have not selected volume gateway, or we have not selected tape gateway to do it. So we have created what gateway, what type S3 files. So that meaning we need to create a file share. Click on create file share, and it is asking here for the bucket. So give the exact bucket name. So give the bucket name. If at all you need any subfolder, go for it. Yes. And your bucket, do you see this file system, file gateway supports 2 protocols. What are those? NFS and SMB, right? Do you see this here? Go with NFS, that we will I will launch a Linux EC2 instance, and then we'll do NFS stuff here. And then if you want to go for SMB, go for SMB, your wish. So for Windows. So NFS here, and automation cache refresh. Guys, remember we have created 100 GB volume for caching purpose, right? So whatever the data you are pushing it from your EC2 from here to here, here to here, and this has to be cached over here, right? What is the time frequency that it should be cached? And at what time again it had to get the data and make available here in file gateway? That's the cache timing. So cache refresh from S3. Set it if you need in your real time, right? Basically give this here bucket name and keep it default. Everything. Is it clear this section, guys? How to create a file share? Click on next and keep this everything default. All your storage classes, whatever you are putting in S3 should be standard or whichever the storage classes that you want to select it. And if you want to let them create a role by itself, and then encryption, let it be encrypted here, S3, keep it default everything. and click on next, and then click on create file share. Guys, file share has been created. Let me write the steps. After the bucket, what did we created, guys? Create a file share from storage gateway console and provide S3 bucket name. Provide S3 bucket name. Guys, our file share is ready now. So if we click this file share, you see this is the mount point that we have got. This is the mount point that we have got. No, definitely no. Storage gateway is completely different. CDN is completely different. Okay, guys. Sorry. So we have this mount point now, guys. Here, so we have created a bucket. We have created a file storage. We have created a file storage and the EC2. And what is the next step here? Yes, we need to do the synchronization, right? Then we need to go and launch one EC2 instance, and then we have already a mount point here. Let's mount all these things here. One. Just a second, please. Water. Okay. Next, right. So what we do is we launch one EC2 instance, and then we'll install this NFS utils because we are using NFS protocol. And then what we do, and then we'll start mounting it. We'll start mounting this here, and then we'll put the data over here, and automatically the data should be visible in this S3 bucket. Let's go and launch one EC2 instance. I'll go with the red hat. Next, any availability zone, enable. Next. I call it app server. Anything what you can, and then launch. Okay. So what's the next step that we did it here, guys? I'll write it here for you. The steps is also here for you to do it. So next step is launch Red Hat EC2 instance. As this time you go with our normal favorite T2 Micron. Okay. To install NFS, to set up NFS, what is the command that we need to install? Few things, right? Sudo yum install NFS utils, right? Remember? Right? After that, what we created a directory, right? mkdir. This time I'll create a directory called file gateway. All these things we'll do it in the EC2 program. So let's see our EC2 is ready. It is cooking. So let's open. Not yet. Go to Restart. It is dying. Okay, so in security group, but I have allowed everything. That should be fine. So let's launch. It's still initializing. Let it come up. Okay, it is ready. Let's log in. EC2 minus user. So guys, sudo minus yes. So what is the first thing that we should do? Install NFS utils. Increase the timeout to 240. Probably it will be alive for a long time. Yeah, yum install NFS minus utils minus what? Okay, I think it has us already. Okay, nothing to do. Well, so guys, now where I am here, okay, easy to understand. Should I create a directory? Yes, let's create a directory. Directory name can be anything. I'm just doing file gateway. I'm just getting file gateway. See, file gateway is. Now I need to have a mount point, right? I need to have a mount point. So where do you get that mount point? See, this is the mount point. I copy it. I'll put it in some notepad. Right? This is the mount point. So here, what is our mount point here that we have created? File gateway is the folder that we have created, right? Directory file gateway /. So this is how we need to keep this. But take this and then in the EC2, let's mount it now. Mount it. Guys, I have mounted. So we need to go inside this file gateway, right? In order to be inside that mount, go inside. Now guys, I am in my file gateway folder. If I do df -h, so I'm in my home EC2 file gateway folder directory, which is indirectly pointing, it is pointing to my storage gateway, and that storage gateway is pointing to my bucket. So guys, if I create any file here, that meaning indirectly it should go and sit in my bucket? Yes or no? Right? So do you see this? That meaning indirectly I have mounted my S3 using storage gateway to my EC2 instance. That meaning on my on-premises virtual machine. Let's do one thing. So let's create a file. Touch supertest.txt file. Right? Let's see if txt file is available on our S3 bucket or not. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. Go inside. Not yet. Do you remember consistency model that we have discussed? Read after write and eventually consistency model. Eventually meaning slowly, right? Wow, do you see this here? Supertext.txt file, right? So guys, so that meaning here we have mounted S3 buckets through storage gateway on our on-premises environment. Now this is unlimited bucket. So if from here, just imagine this is on-premises. From on-premises, anyone can mount. using this mount point, wherever the data you have it, just mount it and push all the data here that will be stored in S3. So like this, guys, you no need to have an extra storage on your on-premises. Just mount it, your S3 will be mounted, and push all the data to the storage gateway to this S3 bucket. This is called storage gateway. I did it for the file gateway. It is the same for this volume gateway and tape gateway. Guys, understood? So here, go to gateways, and if you want to go for create gateway, just go for volume. Inside the volume, we have cached and then stored. Based on that, you just go and do it. Same thing. Clear, guys? So I'll write this for you here. After creating directory, what we did, mount, I need to have that mount point here. So mount point, after this mount point, what it did, cd file gateway, and then create sample file and in S3 bucket. Guys, is this a way that will take the background? Yes. It is the way to move. See, if you want storage gateway concept, then go for it. Otherwise, from your on-premises to AWS, you have a VPN connection. So you can write a script here and then push it to your S3 directly also. Yeah, can we alter the file gateway? If there is option, you can do it. Otherwise, not do for that. If you go to actions, edit. Yes, you can do this. Have very guys, after doing all these practicals, right? Yeah, after doing all these practicals, so definitely 100% you need to eliminate EC2 instances. Guys, your 100 GB additional volume that should be deleted, and then file gateway that you have created should be deleted, and the S3 bucket you should be deleting it, and then storage gateway and file gateway, file and storage gateway, it should be deleted. Any questions, guys, before I go and delete stuff? Python is recommended. Should I go and terminate? Because this will charge if we keep it. So, yeah. So here, terminate this EC2 instances. Guys, if you terminate, your additional volume will be deleted? No. So it will not be deleted. So that's the reason. That is also 100 GB. Definitely that will cost you. So, and then I'm going and deleting the gateway completely. So here, you can stop it, the gateway also. You can delete the gateway. You're confirming that yes, delete it. So gateway is gone. So instances are getting deleted, and S3 bucket, I'll go and empty it. Yes, this is empty, and my EC2 instances are, one is Fasak, so that meaning volumes, and this 100 GB is available instead. So go and delete that volume, and then instances that is getting shutting down. Great. Guys, can you take the screenshot? So Docker, all these things, Ramakrishna, if you ask AWS questions, I would answer, yeah. So, but please check the Docker versions and then Red Hat version all the times. Not authorized. There should be a proper way of installing it. Try with Amazon Linux if you are not able to. Just a simple solution. But not authorized means just check why it is not authorized. Why it is? Do you need to first register some repositories or not? You need to check many things there. Guys, screenshot is done. You want second one, just in case. Girls' style of shopping. I'm just kidding. I saw somewhere. Okay, great. Yeah, Corona new version. So I go to dashboard and all are 0 except nice. Great. Okay, so guys, so please do this practical if you need, but if it is very interesting to do this practical. Try it out. If not, it's okay. At least just analyze how I did and what we did and all. Right? Yeah. How much it is chargeable, sir? Nothing. So guys, if you want to see the charge, how do you see the charge? Somewhere we saw that instance type. Go to instance type and go for M4X large. So 0.21 USD per hour. So how many hours that you are? Yeah. See, I'm not using even 1 hour now. So it will be charged this, and you will be charged for your volumes also little bit. So it's not much. But if you Usuk leave it for 1 day, then nicely charged. Great. Guys, can you give the final CC for today on this storage gateway topic? So that is all, guys, for today, and I'll see you tomorrow with the next topic. Until then, take care, bye-bye, have a nice day. See you tomorrow, stay safe.